Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Life News channel. The story for today is we love nothing more than a royal birth to celebrate. Okay, royal weddings too, and in recent years we have seen the likes of Duchess Kate, Duchess Meghan and Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie welcome their babies. Queen Elizabeth II is the matriarch of the royal family, and at age 95, it's a long time ago since Her Majesty gave birth to her own 4 children. The Queen was actually quite the trailblazer for royal birthing trends, being the first monarch in British history to deliver a baby without the Home Secretary present. Yes, that used to be an actual requirement at a royal birth. Her Majesty gave birth to all 4 of her children at home, whereas the Duchess of Cambridge, Meghan Markle, Princess Eugenie and Sarah Ferguson all opted for hospital births. She was also the first royal woman to have her husband accompany her at childbirth, when she welcomed her 4th child, Prince Edward, with the late Prince Philip present. Prince Charles was born by a caesarean section on the evening of the 14th of November 1948, in the Bull Room at Buckingham Palace. According to Town & Country magazine, the room, which was ordinarily used as a guest room, was converted into a miniature hospital. Her Majesty was only 22 when she gave birth to Charles, and in those days, one's husband did not usually attend the birth. Indeed, Prince Philip was not in the room for his firstborn's arrival, following a labor of 30 hours. Prince Charles as a baby, the Daily Mail revealed, when the King's private secretary Tommy Lascelles brought the good news, Philip bounded upstairs into the Bull Room, which had been converted into an operating theatre. He then held his firstborn, still wearing his sporting flannels and open neck shirt. Philip then said Charles resembled a plum pudding and sweetly gave his wife a bouquet of red roses and carnations. As is custom for a royal birth, the King's Troop Royal Artillery fired a 41-gun salute, the bells of Westminster Abbey rang and crowds flocked to the palace to celebrate the happy news. A young Prince Charles and Princess Anne with their mother, Princess Anne Elizabeth Alice Louise was born on 15 August 1950 at 11:50 a.m., weighing exactly 6 pounds. While the Queen's 3 sons were born at Buckingham Palace, she delivered Anne at Clarence House due to the palace being renovated following the war. "It's the sweetest girl," declared proud father Prince Philip at the arrival of his first and only daughter. The BBC reported how news of Anne's birth was posted on the gates of Clarence House, and the custom announcement board was placed outside the Home Office in Whitehall and Mansion House in the City of London. Princess Anne was the Queen's 2nd child. The Duke of Edinburgh toasted the new princess' health in champagne with his staff, wrote the publication. He then telephoned Balmoral Castle where the King was shooting on the moors. A special messenger was dispatched to find him and give him the good news. The Queen Mother joined her daughter, then Princess Elizabeth, at Clarence House immediately after the birth and for a longer visit later that day. Prince Andrew, it was another boy for the Queen and Prince Philip on the 19th of February 1960 at 3:30 p.m., weighing 7 pounds 3 ounces. Like Charles, Prince Andrew was born at Buckingham Palace, but this time the Queen had her baby in the Belgian suite. The prince was named Andrew Albert Christian Edward, and there was quite a gap between him and his older siblings, a long 10 years. Prince Andrew was baby number 3. Viewers of The Crown will have seen how the Queen reportedly underwent a birthing process called twilight sleep, in which she would be given a general anesthetic for labor and the baby would be born using forceps. This often controversial process is no longer used in childbirth, and by the time the Queen had Prince Edward, she had opted for other means of delivery. Prince Edward, the Queen's 4th child, Prince Edward Anthony Richard Louis arrived in the world on 10 March 1964 at 8:20 p.m., weighing just 5 pounds 7 ounces. It was the first birth that Prince Philip had attended with his wife, making it all the more special for the royal couple. Baby Prince Edward and big brother Prince Andrew, writing in My Husband and I, The Inside Story of 70 Years of Royal Marriage, Ingrid Seward revealed, the Duke of Edinburgh was actually holding his wife's hand as their youngest was born. She added, the Queen, by then aged 37, had asked him to be there. She'd been keenly reading women's magazines that stressed the importance of involving fathers in childbirth and had become fascinated by the idea. Thus, Philip became the first royal father in modern history to witness the arrival of one of his children. Compassion comes from the Queen. And the duty and discipline comes from him, Philip. An article in the New York Times revealed surgeon-gynecologist Sir John Peel led the team of doctors, midwives and nurses who assisted at the delivery. Sir Peel had worked for the Queen since 1961 and been at the deliveries of her 4 children. The story said, the baby was placed in the cream-colored iron cradle originally made for his mother. Later he will be transferred to the Moses basket, which was the property of the late Queen Mary, the present Queen's grandmother. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.